As someone who works in an auto repair shop, you already understand how important Google reviews can be for bringing in new customers. Seeing a fresh 5-star review filled with great things to say about your shop is an immediate signal that you are the real deal. But as you've probably seen, sometimes you'll get review after review praising your work and your team, and other weeks will go by without you seeing anything about that. Getting Google reviews has always been a consistent battle for shops. You'll go through those phases where it seems like you get a bunch of new reviews, but then they eventually begin to taper off. You go from feeling like your shop is being recognized for the high quality work you provide to wondering why things have suddenly gotten so quiet. The factor that determines that is your review velocity, and making sure that it stays flowing should be a top priority for your shop's sales process. While the quality of your work might not have changed, your ability to convert into reviews likely has. And when you don't upkeep that, you find yourself with a lack of new Google reviews. Being able to recognize those gaps in your review generation process and take the steps to maintain your review velocity prevents gaps in new reviews from happening. You know that reviews are important, but what parts are the most important? The recency, the quality, and how does that all impact your shop? Well, let's start by looking at this shop. They have a good number of reviews, but did you notice when the most recent one was from? Almost 6 months ago. A new customer checking the shop might start to wonder, why is this the most recent review? Is there something wrong with the business? And maybe eventually even, do I really want to trust them with my vehicle? Now, let's take a look at this shop. They have over 200 reviews, and they're recent. But if you look a little bit further, you'll see that none of the reviews are very high quality. Their star ratings are low, and written reviews seem to not have a lot of good things to say. A prospective customer might at first be attracted by the high review count, but if they chose to look a little deeper, they might decide it's not worth taking a chance with this shop. It's not just about getting new Google reviews. It's also about making sure those reviews are high quality, which comes down to how well you serve your customers. Your shop can have tens, even hundreds of reviews, but if you're not giving customers a world-class experience, that's going to impact your customer's opinion on the shop and be reflected in your reviews and star rating. Once you make sure that you are delivering an experience that's worth giving a 5-star review, the most important part of the process becomes consistently getting new Google reviews and maintaining your review velocity. And there are plenty of different steps that all come together to make a system that generates more Google reviews. The simple and one of the highest converting ways is just to ask a customer when they pick up their vehicle. You could even give them a little card with a QR code, which is something we've recommended to shops. Your CRM might already have an option for post-service text message follow-up, but we recommend our review platform, which we have seen to produce higher amounts of Google reviews than other systems. What's considered a good amount of Google reviews varies depending on your shop and your local market. For some, a couple hundred reviews with somewhere around 10 to 15 per month would make your shop stand out in a competitive market. But for a smaller shop with less competition, having around 100 reviews and getting 5 per month would be just as impactful. Maintaining your review velocity keeps your shop with a steady stream of new reviews, which fuels your shop both through enhancing your SEO and giving prospective customers something to look at to trust your business.